Hello guys, or should I say well met everyone, Thijs here again, and this time with another guide. This time I want to show you a really cool deck. I played it today on stream and in 2 or 3 hours I went from rank 8 to rank 5. Still early in the season, but and I did it with my Inspire Paladin deck that I made. And this Inspire Paladin, it has some really cool mechanics. Like you have to see this deck as a more mid-range Paladin, like that is the playstyle. And what you do is you try to really get efficiency out of your hero power. For example, the Fencing Coach is sometimes a card where you can use your hero power for 0 mana and you can keep it until you're gonna play Quartermaster, for example, or you play Justicar or something like that. And as you see, like with the Murloc Knight, with the Warhorse Trainer, with the Quartermaster, with the Justicar, with the Murloc Knight, like a lot of cards that stack with the hero power, and it is pretty cool and a fun deck to play, and also pretty good. This deck is especially good against aggro decks, where you also have some good heal, some early pressure, like you deal really well with the early game of decks. But it also wins pretty well against control decks, because at some moment the hero power and the buffs on your hero power are just too strong. Like, I had it already twice, I think, where I just had made my 1-1s to 7-7s just because of all the buffs I was giving them. And it's a super awesome mechanic to do. If you want to try out the Inspired mechanic, I would say Paladin is the best way to go with. They just stack the best with that. And yeah, I really like the deck. It ran already really well for me on stream, so I hope I can give you a good guide here on the ladder now. Yeah, as I said, against aggro really good, and it can win against the control decks. The deck that is a bit problematic for this Paladin is the Secret Paladin. I find it pretty hard sometimes to deal with all these minions that are buffing each other, and that is sometimes problematic. But besides that, I would say you have a lot of good matchups. Oh, Priest is, by the way, pretty hard too. They really outvalue you. They deal really well with all the buffs. They have some really good clear. They have already the minions like Cleric that give them so many early card draw. We cannot do much about that. I think I will still keep Master because I just need it on my turn 3, and I just hope that there is no not a Cleric for him. Cleric really destroys me. Well, Zombie Chow is not much better for me, but we'll see. Yeah, we have no 2-drop, that might hurt us. Maybe I will coin out the True Silver then. Oh wow. This really sucks. I can equality here. It's not a bad equality, because then we can follow up with Muster. Can also pass turn, coin through. Nah, I like to just equality here. It's a really weird equality, something you normally never do, but he starts so insane. Like starting with double 1-drop, we cannot do much about that. Powerball shield, Felon.
I wonder.
Ah, that hurts. That really hurts. Yeah. We just have to go here with the Master Battle. We give him a card draw, but maybe it's only one. We can follow it up with the True Silver or with the Warhorse Trainer. So it cannot be more than one card draw here if he doesn't have a second Cleric, what should be reasonable and fine for us. Okay, so with True Silver we save a 1-1. With the Warhorse Trainer we can trade. Yeah, we go for the True Silver to also have it on the board here. We have to take already a really controlling spot in the early game, but that is something you normally don't want. It's really inefficient, the plays we are making. The Fencing goes, as I say, it stacks really well together with the Murloc Knight, for example. I mean, I can go Fencing Coach into Minibot and then I can follow it up with the Murloc Knight. So yeah, we have a trade here. Not a bad trade at all. I can also just go Murloc here already and coin the hero power. I actually like it. Because then I remove kinda his turn 6 options. See what we get. We get the 1-1, but it's also good for the Warhorse. Okay, it's not a bad one. If he has Cabal, that kinda sucks actually. But then we still have the Murloc on the board, but it's not bad. Then we can also go Fencing Coach and play the hero power with 0. But it's of course awesome. So yeah, as you see already early in the game, a lot of options with the hero power. Like, this deck is made around the hero power from the Paladin. Yeah, there he steals it.
Thank you.
At least he's happy. So yeah, we hero. I think we just do this and hero power. Looks pretty cool.
Reporting for duty.
Doesn't do much. Yeah, I really hope for no Holy Nova here. 3 HP cannot hurt me, right? It only runs in a light bomb, but... Yeah, maybe I should play around some stuff here. Just to play around some AoE options from him here. Looks like he goes for something with AoE. Looks like an Holy Nova. Oh my god, that is so good. Yeah, this priest is just really a lot of answers already early in the game. Super hard to deal with. I really need miracles from the Sylvanas, but in general, priest priest is gonna outvalue us in a long game normally. He can trade everything in and then we start with a new game, but I mean, he has 6 cards, we have 3 cards. Not in our favor. Yeah, I think we just totally go all in here. Like, if I keep the Nagiglor up, I can never play my Muster of Battle. So what we do is we play the Muster here.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
It's a really bad situation. If he has one more AoE, we are just this game is over.
The damned stand
Yeah,
ready.
the value in this game is super high for him. Well, at least we got the boom here. Say hi against boom. And that's also the good thing about this Paladin. Like, with boom, with Sylvanas, with Tyrion, like, you really have a lot of late game still. Even if you don't get all these good token combos up. But we didn't really get against this a lot of AoE priests.
Follow the rules.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Let me change.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, that is, yeah. It's a bit painful, to be honest.
Mount up. Reporting for duty.
It's a bit, what can we do here, man?
The battle. For justice.
Yeah, I'm trying to save my Warhorse. But I really need a good draw next turn. Something like a
Is
Tyrion.
someone injured?
Like, that's the way I can get back. He just had so many efficient ways to deal with my minions. So many AoEs, so many card draw also. This is super hard. Yeah. Nah, we can't give up this game. We are not gonna win this anymore.
Victory.
Now if he will have drawn Tyrion here, but he will draw another card, and it's not gonna happen this game. Yeah, Priest and the Ebola Paladin are 2 really hard decks to deal with. But let's just do it this game. Yeah, the thing where it does wrong was where we already had to play Equality turn 2. Because he had already the double 1-drops at the start, and we haven't even dealt pretty well with it. But then having 2 or 3 AoEs in a row was just too much for all our tokens, unfortunately.
Uther, the Skuldan.
Okay, play against.
I will fight with honor.
And Warlock. It's really hard to say what the Warlock is, but you can think of keeping Shredder, but it's... If you don't know what for a Warlock it is, I will never do that. I will do it if I will know maybe it's a handlock, then it is questionable. But if you don't know what it is, you don't keep it in your starting hand. It's not a hand, like it's not a card you need necessarily for one of the both matchups, so you don't really have to keep it. Okay, so we have the mini bot here. Like this hand is okay-ish against both versions. We can deal okay with some early drops of the zoo, and we have the Eldor for an handlock. It's not the best, but it's we can see where it ends.
So many possibilities.
So many possibilities. Okay. I think we coin one out. If we have double, we should coin it out. We don't have to go Elder turn 3. We can Elder or we can Hero Power turn 3 into turn 4 and Shredder. Still fine. I think if you have double mini bot, you should always play it early to get some pressure out. Like at the end, handlock will... Not always, but they can outvalue you. So yeah, just playing it a bit more aggressively is something I like in this matchup. Yeah, maybe he has an ult and wants to use it on the Watcher, but he cannot really get much value out of it. Or he just plays it on an empty board. Okay. I can play it.
Weapons ready.
It's still not really in a range of a Hellfire or something. He already played the Watcher, so it's even gonna damage its own Watcher if he wants to do it, what I cannot really see here. Okay, that's tricky. Ooh, Big Game Hunter, really good if something. I think we just ignore it here and we don't play it. Like, we need to pressure this matchup anyways. We deal a lot of pressure, we can even handle a Molten Giant. And now we will see what comes out of the... Looks like he's gonna play an AoE card here. Okay. Well, we have a good answer for that.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Weapons ready.
So he just played an Hellfire. He has only 5 cards. I'm not gonna play around in Shadow Flame here. If he had more cards, I will do it, but it's really worth to play around Shadow Flame with Moltens here when he has this little cards.
My shield for
Okay.
Argus.
So... yeah, we're gonna Elder this.
Let me follow the rules.
I am the dancing master. Weapons ready.
Not needed to make this attack. But yeah, after he used already in Hellfire, it was really unlikely he had Shadow Flame. Now we know for sure he didn't have the Shadow Flame. We only made that play because we could handle the Molten Giants really well. If we couldn't have handled the Molten Giants really well, I would probably trade a bit more or not put him super low. But because our hand was super good in a reactive way, with double Elder and BGH, you have to go for the more aggressive stand. If I would have had a more passive hand with Sylvanas, with Shredders, with the Tusker, then I would say, let's wait a bit to get these minions on. But with a BGH and double Elder, it's just, we have so much answers, we should always go for it. And with him only having 4 or 5 cards, like now he's forced to make plays like this. But it's of course super good for us. So we have 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 12 damage. Yeah. I think we played Tuskar here, and this is why I like Tuskar. In the control matchups, it's just a 5 mana 5/5. It doesn't really matter if you get the heal, but against aggro, the stats are a bit worse, like 5 mana 5/5, but you win the joust a lot of times. So that is why I like it. Is this the fishing tournament? Okay, yeah, well. And we know he doesn't have your access. That's not bad to know.
Reporting for duty. Last warning.
Yeah, I think we make this trade actually. Looks like a super good trade when we have the Tyrion follow-up. You can put it at trade, that's also good, but yeah, it's a really valuable trade. Playing around top decks from his side. We have the Equality Elder, so we can act well into taunts. If he clears somehow, we still have Tyrion. It shall be fine. And here we got it, guys. Here we got it. Yeah, here you showed some power of just a general. Like the power of this, what we did here was more the standard mid-range mechanics. Like having these really efficient cards to deal with big minions like an Eldor and... but also the tokens, it did really well again. And the Tuskar, as I said, really good against aggro because like when you want the health, it's gonna give it to you. Like against aggro, it most likely gives it. When it doesn't matter, it doesn't give it, but that's fine. But that's why I only want to play 1 and not 2, for example. Okay, if you play against the Mage, I expect a Tempo Mage. And I would always mulligan for some anti-aggro cards or just for some 1, 2, 3 drops. That will be the best. Getting the Zombie Chow here, pretty nice actually. The rest of the hand, super expensive. So, yeah, this is gonna be a really hard game, but this Zombie Chow might do a lot. The Zombie Chow is doing a lot of work here if it is an aggro deck, so... Coin Frostbolt, so I guess he wants to really follow up with a 2-drop. Yeah, this hurts, guys. This just hurts. He's gonna follow up here with a 2-drop for sure. Otherwise you don't coin Frostbolt. And it is an aggressive mage because a control mage will just pass and play the Frostbolt turn 2. Ah, this is so annoying. Super hard to deal with. If we will have a muster here, that will help so much. And Minibot or a Knife Jiggler will not be bad either. This just hurts really hard. Yeah, now he gets the pressure out. True Silver is a nice reactive card. Doesn't really help here, but might help in the future. Even the Quadamaster is not good next turn, but we can still play the Tuskar. It's a bit risky into his Mad Scientist. If he gets him trapped, the secret out, we don't know what it is. So... guess we play Healbot here. We can attack in the Scientist. To see what for...
Let me think.
Pretty sure they run more than one secret. Maybe I do it, like it might be only an entity, let's just hope. Oh nice, so it's only an entity. So it was the right play to attack the Scientist. I was thinking, like of course he can have the entity in his hand, but it shall be fine here. We are still on a life total here with 30 now by healing back with the heal bot. Turn 7 shall be pretty decent still, this combo. Of course we don't really want to play that into an Flame Waker. It's really likely the Justicar is gonna not survive this turn, but I mean he has already an insane value trade here. It cannot really change that. I mean, if he doesn't pressure much here, we still have the boom. If he pressures a lot, we really have to consider the options. I expect him frostbolting or something, or just trading with the 3-1. Okay, looks like a good trade for him. Yeah, we can still go boom here, I think. And being at 24, if we want to go boom, we have to do it now. So we should always go boom here. Next turn we can make reactive plays, but this turn there was just not much better. Yeah, ooh, he's really going for it. This is gonna be in Clown Fiesta. Oh my god. Yeah, that is not a bad pickup actually, because we can now trade the whole board. Like, we just have to cons. It's not an insane cons, but it's an okay cons. The true silver, not insane, but it is an okay true silver. I just think that we can outvalue him, especially with having the Muster Quartermaster, so I just want to make all the trades possible to play around the big burst combos from him. Especially with this Flamewaker, he can just get a lot of pressure out. If he has double Fireball here, yeah, then we cannot do anything, of course. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. We cannot even deal with it, right? We cannot even kill it. Ah no, we can put it to 1 actually. Yeah, let's win the fishing tournament first then. See how that one goes. Then we kill it. We heal to... Yeah, I need this heal, man. This one is super important. No! Knife juggler. No. That hurts, guys. That super hurts. Yeah, now it is gonna be a super hard game. Like, he just needs one good spell. He used one Frostball this game, I think. Didn't use Fireballs yet.
I wonder.
Yeah, we have Lay of Hands still in the deck, but... we can win in 2 turns, I think.
Someday I'll be just like you.
That's again not bad. We can set up a lot of tokens and go for a Quartermaster next turn. We don't have to make the tokens with the Quartermaster yet, so...
Last warning.
It's actually something we can ignore. I mean, I still die to the same stuff. If I play True Silver, we still die to a Fireball. So that doesn't really make sense.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
To Waxmat, get here, all the swords. We attack here, so it might only heal for 1. That will be better. It can heal himself now for 1, so that the hero doesn't get as much health. I mean, we still die to a Fireball. 3, 6, 12, 15, 18, 20, 24 is what I call. I see only 24 damage. Yeah, there is no out here, right? With knowing he has a Fireball. No, there is no out here. Unfortunately not, guys. Ah, we lost, unfortunately. Yeah, a bit of a rough games, but we had a really poor start in this game. So, yeah, this was a guide of the Inspired Paladin. I would say you can also look up my stream for a bit more play of this. Like, I went, and trust me, it is a good deck. I went from rank 8 to rank 5 in 2 hours. We had some rough games here, but it's a really fun deck, it's a cool deck, and I would really advise you if you're looking for something. It's a cool deck to play once, so I hope you liked the guide, and thanks for watching, everyone.